smell the roses. My life is anything but that. You see, I thrive on staying busy and physically active. I rarely sit down on my large, comfy couch to watch TV at home after a stressful day at work, and my type A personality gets the best of me. Well, at the end of 2012, I examined my life and realized that I needed to slow down and take time to enjoy the things that are important to me, my family, my faith, and the beauty of nature. So I promised myself that in 2013 I would stop and smell the roses. And I did, literally. On the very first day of 2013, January 1st, my family and I stopped to smell many roses. The weekend before New Year's Day, I packed up the family, 2 teenagers and a husband, and set out on a road trip 350 miles down south to Pasadena, California. I had made this trip many times to LA before and grew up only 10 miles away from Pasadena, California. But this trip was different. I wanted my family to experience the vibrant colors, sweet smells, and the excitement I grew up with, the Rose Parade. One experience that I was not going to recreate was spending the night on the cold streets of Colorado Boulevard. I forked out $50 per ticket, times 4, to enjoy the luxury of a porta potty, and it was well worth it. The 124th Annual Tournament of Roses Parade is celebrated on New Year's Day, unless, of course, New Year's Day lands on a Sunday. Then it is celebrated on January 2nd. The theme for this year's parade was, "Oh, the places you will go." Here's some information on the parade that I found interesting that I would like to share with you. Surprisingly, most floats are built by professional float building companies and take up to a year to construct. However, volunteers assist in decorating the floats 48 hours to 72 hours prior to the parade. Cal Poly still relies solely on student volunteers. Only natural materials are allowed on the floats, no artificial colors. Roses, daisies, marigolds, plants and other flowers, nuts and seeds, and I brought some flowers to show you. Even bark is used. And real fruit is used. I have no idea how they glue everything on, but it stays for several days. So it's not just roses that are used on the floats. Floats have up to 10,000 pounds of flowers and plant material. Floats are parked after the parade at the end of the route at Victory Park for the public's enjoyment. This year, one lucky couple got married aboard the float. It was serendipitous to both of them. U.S. Army Sergeant First Class Eric Paz surprised his wife and 4-year-old son at the end of the route. Jane Goodall was the Grand Marshal this year. I'd like to show you some pictures that I took. So this is the U.S. Marine Corps Marching Band. Can everyone see? And a float. Another float. See the detail? These are all lima beans right here. And here's some fruit. It's kind of blurry, but that is, I think, oranges, some apples. The horse and carriage was actually original to the first Rose Parade in 1890. Only flower-decorated horses were used. And I like this one. After the horses, oh no, that's Jesus. After the horses, they have these pooper scoopers, and the pooper scoopers excite the crowd. I mean, people go crazy. When there's a horse that poops, it gets crazy. Another band, marching band. And these guys were behind the Korean marching band, so I don't know if they're sumo wrestlers. I didn't fork out $10 for the program, so I had to go on the internet to get most of this information. I should have bought the program. Pancho Villa. This is Canines with Courage. And the DoD Korean War 60th year anniversary, the replica of this memorial is in Washington, D.C., 6 Veterans Road, and it cost quite a bit of money, $247,000 to build it. And all of these are kumquats and the pampas grass, and you can see the branches, the palm branches, very detailed, a lot of details. And these are cranberry, all around those are cranberries, and in the center, cranberries. So I ask you, are you going to, so let me ask you one question. Will you let another year quickly pass by to only regret that you didn't get to experience something special? Or are you going to stop and smell the roses like I did? Just want to finish that. It was a gorgeous day. My daughters, and that's Disneyland. That's everything on there is plant material. Organ donor with pictures there of the organ donors. Canines with Courage. And I think I'm done. There's some fruit. Oh, star fruit right there. Do I just leave it like that?